Welcome back everyone, Ben here, and today we are checking out a game called Alaska Gold Fever. Step into the role of a gold prospector during the Alaskan gold rush and build your own empire from scratch. Mine resources, refine different forms of gold, and upgrade your tools to increase efficiency. Explore diverse mines, survive the harsh climate, and complete engaging story and side quests. So this is from Baked Games. It came out on the 14th of April. I actually got this a while ago, and it's just been so busy trying to get around to it, so I'm probably the last one to try this out. But it's sitting mostly positive on Steam. It is normally £13.99. It has a little bit of a discount, so you can pick it up for £11 at the moment. That's running until the 11th of June. And yeah, it's just had an update today, like before I'm boot this up now. So they've hotfix number 19 as well, so it's getting plenty of updates. And this one's added cloud saves. They've announced a new Bandits DLC that's coming soon, and this new mining contest, and they've like done loads of like patches and fixes with some things in the game as well. So yeah, still getting love and care as well, which is nice. So yeah, we're going to check it out and see what it's like. So sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe. This is Alaska Gold Fever. I think this is a bit more of a simulator. It sounds like an open world survival sim, but I think it's more sim and crafting with the mining than it is. Like, I don't think there's survival elements necessarily. Okay, are we a fish? Alaska Gold Fever. Music's pretty good. Oh, you're gonna have like cave-ins. I mean, this is a pre-rendered cutscene as well. Cutscene does look like it's playing at 1080p, not gonna lie. A bit of combat as well. We'll see how we get on with this one. If you guys are enjoying it and would like to see more, then we might come back and do this as like an actual playthrough. But for now, this is just gonna be a first impressions look at the game. Compass. So at the top of the screen, you can see a compass that will point you toward the important elements such as story side, key locations, your own custom markers, all that stuff. Okay, I just wanted to let it just load in a little bit there. Now it's all nice and stable. Look around the area and find Uncle's Hotel. So we came here on the Aurum Princess 2, Alaska, 1896. That's when it was probably built though, isn't it? It's probably like not that now. A little bit stuttery. There we go. Right. Got Nelson, Blake, General Goods. I might need to just change some of the settings quick. Okay, let's see if that's... Still getting some stutters. Not sure what's causing it, because it's not graphically out of this world. Got a lot of pop in as well. Not the greatest first impression from a visuals point of view and a performance point of view. I'm gonna have to like tweak this a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna have to see with this one. I don't know. It should be a little bit better, hopefully. There's Nelson and Blake General Goods. Yeah, it's gonna have a few stutters. Like I said, this isn't a AAA title. This also isn't early access though. That's the bit that's concerning me. Loads of patches and hotfixes. This isn't like an early access title. This is 1.0. This is, well, it's more than 1.0 now. This is a full game. There's some few NPCs. They seem to just stand around. Got the weapons store. We have a map? We do have a map. And our quest is up there. There we go. The church. Workshop. Furrier's workshop. The abandoned mine. So in inventory, we do have some stuff that we can equip. We've got our tools, essentials, consumables. We do have crafting. Got our journal. We have the map that we saw already. Okay. God, it's very frequent drops below the 60. Okay. Note on the door. There's a note on the door for the hotel keys. Please report to the church. Okay. That was... There we go. We'll go around this way. Yeah, it definitely needs more optimization. You can just see, like, just if you start looking a little bit in the distance, it's like everything's just popping in. Not even that far. Like, it's basically how games do it is they'll have like a really high density like model, and then further away you go, it seems to be these being the problem. But even with the eaves on the roof there, that's like the low version, and then as you get closer it loads in the better version. Thing is that games should do that at a higher distance, ideally, so that it's seamless for the player. Anyway, let's go to the church. Oh, it's auto saving as well, which is good. It's game saved. No voice acting. Excuse me, sir. I'm the heir to the hotel located in this town, and I'm looking for someone who can help me get to it. Come to the right place, young man. My name is William, and I'm the local clergyman, and someone you can call a mayor, though without the official title. More than anything, I was a close friend of your uncle. Before he died, he asked me to make sure you find your way here. You must have valued and respected him very much if you wanted to bring me here all the way from Poland. Okay. Quite the backstory. Indeed, it wasn't easy, but I owe him my life and my position as this settlement's administrator, so I wanted to do him this one last favor. It seems to me that in the letters my uncle mentioned a certain friend with a good heart and a firm hand. I assume he meant you. I need a firm hand to make sure no newcomer or resident gets the idea of taking over. Our settlement is unlike any other you might have heard of. I promise I won't cause any trouble. Like many others, I came here to secure a better life for myself. Actually, not just for myself. Enough chatter. I assume you'd like to see your new home, wouldn't you? I'll handle the necessary paperwork, but in the meantime I have a small favor to ask. As you can guess, it's damn cold here, and it would be good to light the stove. You help me bring some firewood. It's a simple axe. It should do the job. I don't want to disappoint my uncle's loyal friend. I've got nothing better to do either, so I'll head out and chop some trees. Don't want it too far. We've got plenty of wild and dangerous animals around, wolves and bears, for example. Okay. So you can see your inventory. Divide it into 2 categories to make it easy for you to browse. Some of these are tools, weapons, essentials, and consumables. Each category has an assigned key that allows you to select a specific item. So tools, when you press 1, you'll take the reverend's axe into your hand. If you have more items, you need to press the key multiple times to cycle through them. Yeah, okay, that's a good way to do it. Things cannot be held in your hand. Use them, you must press H. Okay. You equip them with 4. Okay. Okay. That's our tree. There we go. I'm back. Excellent. I must say you got it done quite fast. Gets pretty cold where I'm from too, so I've had to go on a few wood gathering trips myself. As you can see, my stove isn't too big, so it'd be best if you cut those logs into smaller pieces, let's say about the size of sticks. Can you handle that? No problem. What about my papers? In our region, if you want to own a building, land, or a mine, you need to purchase a property deed. As your uncle left you the hotel in his will, I'm transferring the deed to you free of charge, but if you ever want to acquire more property in the future, I'm afraid it'll cost you quite a bit. What's all that money used for? When we're officially recognized as a separate state one day, I want this town to become the regional capital. Politics, that's all I'll say, son. Don't you worry, I won't drink it away like some of the drunks around here. Instead, one day we'll be able to breathe a proud sigh of relief. Sounds like an ambitious plan. Once I get the hotel back in shape and decide to open it officially, well, I need your approval. No, what you do with your own property is, so to speak, no concern of mine. Is there a mine around here that still has some gold left? Son, there's more gold here than there is water. You just have to go looking for it. But I haven't done that myself in years. Ask the trader at the general store. He'll know where a newcomer like you should head. Thank you kindly for your help. I'll spend the night at the hotel, and tomorrow morning I'll head out to look for gold. Bringing the rest of my family over here won't come cheap. I wish you good luck, boy, and while you're at it, please accept this modest gift from me. It may be a simple knife, but when you hunt an animal, it will allow you to cut... Oh. Oh, I sneezed and it finished the conversation. I must have clicked by mistake. Right, so crafting. Into sticks, and then... So this hotel once belonged to your uncle. Oh, property, right, okay, it's given us... It's loads of pop-ups at the moment. And you can... hire employees, and you can have multiple... Okay, so it seems like it's got a lot of options there. A lot of potential to really, like, make this sim your own. I'd say it's lacking a little bit of polish, but there's a... You can tell a lot of care and thought went into this so far. Looks like it's got day-night cycle. We got the temperature as well. It's 5 degrees. Oh, it's chilly. Looks like we got a few bits of potential here as well. Maybe able to like upgrade some of this. Seems like some of it's fallen into like disrepair. Okay. Okay, so we got the owner's room, and then you got the different rooms of the hotel. I guess we'll be able to like earn gold to then repair and unlock bits of it. List from Uncle Ben. Oh, there we go. Dear boy, I hope you made it here safely and that no one tried to deceive you along the way. If you're reading this letter, it means that I'm no longer alive and my hotel now belongs to you. At the end of my life's journey, I leave you something that may help you get to know this area better. I've hidden 5 keepsakes from my travels here. Good luck. We've got a storage bit there as well. A massive hole in the wall. Lovely. And the studio who's made the game, I guess. Baked Games. That's cool. It's a nice little touch, I think. Okay. So we can sleep. And now... Complete fresh start. It's an achievement. So you must just sleep a set number of hours or it automatically goes to the next day. Looks like we've got a couple of buffs as well. Tool damage for 720 minutes is plus 10 and tool speed as well for sleeping. Look for a shop and ask its owner where the nearest mine is. Okay. We do have a map, but let's go. I mean, store was here, wasn't it? General goods. load of stuff here, isn't he? He's got the recipes he's selling as well. Okay. Pickaxe is free. Greetings, sir. Miner, traveler, or just passing through? Sorry, what did you say? I'm asking who you are, newbie. I inherited a hotel from my Uncle Ben. I assume you knew him, right? Oh my goodness, it's you. Ben said he'd bring in a young guy to take over his business. Are you really from Eastern Europe? Do you have winter all year around there? Come on, we had some warm summers too, but if I were to choose a place to live based on weather, I'd have stayed my ass at home. Listen, I'm looking for a gold mine where I can safely learn the basics of gold mining and then earn a bit of money for the first renovation work at the hotel. Can you help me? Of course, if you leave town heading more toward the harbour, then turn left towards the Carpenter, you'll find a small mine that was discovered recently. Most recent miner working there quickly decided he'd had enough and went back home to Florida. Apparently, he's planning to open some kind of fishing business there. Unfortunately, the scoundrel left the mine in poor condition with the shaft crumbling. Before you go there, visit the carpenter so he can help you craft stabilizing support beams. Always thought people here work themselves to death and end up with nothing. That's good news for me. Oh, there, hold your horses, kid. Tell me, can you even forge yourself a new pickaxe? Lazy prospectors don't last long out there. They end up paying a fortune to the craftsman, and he cleans them out worse than I ever could. Didn't think I'd need to. Can you teach me? No, but I can give you a recipe that'll teach you how. Of course, as a special exception, for the services of your Uncle Ben, I'll even throw in a tiny bucket for carrying the rubble. And for God's sakes, put something on yourself. I'm freezing just looking at those summer clothes. And where might I buy some decent clothing? Do you have a furrier around here? Well, we do. Sadly, our furrier has fallen ill, though, in both body and mind, so he no longer sells clothes. I've got some rags he gave me the last time we talked a few months ago. You can take them. So we have a furrier on the map, though, so maybe that's a property we can buy to then do up and have, like, it being the employer. Local traders will be your best allies. It is with them you can purchase the tools, weapons, and resources essential for survival. Local shopkeeper furrier, then the owner of the mountain lodge can buy back any items you don't need, allowing you to earn some extra money. In select shops, you can also purchase new crafting recipes for items. If you want to be more cost effective, it's worth learning them. However, if you don't feel like crafting things yourself, you can still buy them in the shop. Just remember, traders are rip-offs and charge very high prices. And they'll provide better protection against the cold. Each additional piece of clothing will provide you with better protection against the cold, which will be crucial for your comfort during work and exploration. Frost can make you faint and force you to return to the town. Okay. So you can put those on. And we got some free. You say he gave us a bucket? To carry our rubble around. Oh, there we go. Mini bucket. Okay. Good to know we can buy food from him if we need to as well. We've got to earn some money first, haven't we? Okay. Do we craft one? Need some sticks. Okay. There we go. At each mine, there's a camp that includes several useful objects, such as crafting stations, tents for resting overnight, and a campfire. Sometimes, however, these camps seem to be a bit too small, don't they? Looks like you'll be able to do something more with them later on. Okay, so you can probably upgrade the camps as well. Is this guy the carpenter? He's a craftsman. Yes, the carpenter's down this way. Quite cool, like having it set in Alaska and nice and peaceful. Yeah. Not quite buried properly there, but okay. Sewing clothes for this kind of weather is not an easy job at all. Oh, this is the furrier. Oh, it times out. Okay. So this is the wrong guy. Why did you say the fur? I mean, I guess that's the other furrier now. So is that the carpenter there? Or is that the mine? No, okay, that's the carpenter there. There we go. Quite a big little town they got. Big little town. Do you happen to know about making wooden supports for stabilizing a mine? I might. It's perfect because I said might. First, I'd like to know who you are. My apologies. I'm a relative of Ben's. My uncle supposedly helped establish this settlement. You see, like many others, I came here chasing a better life, and I'd like to bring... Yeah, another poor lost immigrant trying to live the dream and strike it rich. Typical. Hey man, you're an immigrant too, just like the rest of us. My ancestors sailed here in 1620 and helped build this country. Alright, don't get worked up. Do you know how to make these support beams? Yeah, here's a simple recipe for good support so these dumb rocks don't fall in your dumb head. Now get out my shop and busy. Dude, must have a lot of friends around here. More than you, that's for sure. Now scram. Okay, not all items can be crafted by hand, so you need to use the stations in the shops and the camp. And then you make different types of items. Okay, it's a carpentry table. We can use the wood. Okay, so we need 6 support beams. We need to chop some trees down. You get different wood from different trees. You do get more wood though. Do we have a weight limit? Doesn't seem like it. Let's go to the mine. Guess as you progress further into the mine, you want to then expand out. Really, you can. It's going to be even more stuff over there where you go hunting. It's actually... Oh, wow. It's actually way bigger than I thought it was. I was like zoomed well in. Hunter's hut is out there. These are undiscovered. You got the mountain lodge. You got the farm over there as well. Yeah. I was giving it a bit of stick at the beginning because the performance and the optimization, which still isn't great, but it's definitely, like, the price is definitely punching well above its weight. I guess that's the sacrifice I guess you make though, isn't it? That it's not that optimized. Oh, you can upgrade it. It's not that optimized, but you can. There's a lot of gameplay here as well, so maybe a lot of potential. In a bucket, right. Okay, so mining is the core of your adventure. It's your main source of gold and other valuable resources. Each mine is different and may require a different set of tools. Some rocks are harder than others, and you won't be able to break through them without better equipment. Okay. Start mining, equip the pickaxe you have, then approach the rocks and press left click to use it. You have limit durability, so I want to bring more than one. You want to hide the object you're holding in your hand, press Alt. Contrary to appearances, mines are quite fragile structures and can easily collapse. So dust and rocks falling. This is a sign that the shaft needs to be stabilized. To craft support beam, placement regular intervals. This is also about your life. You sure don't want to die under the rubble, do you? Only stability is direct path to disaster. A collapsed mine segment provides no benefits, only extra work. Okay. We've got some supports here. So do we... Are they consumables? Here we go. Okay. There we go. And then we can mine some of that. Filtering. During mining operation, large amounts of ore mixed with spoil are always produced. You must remember that not everything you dig has any value. Use the bucket from your inventory to collect the rubble lying on the ground and carry it to the filtering station. Separate ordinary debris from gold and iron. Use the filtering station with a bucket filled with material equipped. Aim at the upper part of the device and press E, and that's how you get your gold. Okay. Okay, so you basically you're not getting lumps of gold like this is Minecraft or something. It's not even like, I guess you want to take it all out, either. See, there is some gold back there. No gold specks. I don't think we're not picking any of that up though, are we? Need the bucket. Okay. So you can collect quite a bit of it. There we go. It's full. And collect the gold. Okay. Stop by and take a rest. Okay. So we need 250 gold. That's the main mining loop. Oh, got some iron ore as well. Okay. Separates iron and gold. Very clever, really. There we go. Okay, so we got some gold. We need to keep going though. I feel like it's gonna be how much you enjoyed this bit of the game, because I quite like that you gotta pick up the stuff in the bucket and, you know, find the ore in there. It's very Gold Rush style, obviously, very cool. Some people might find this mundane, just this bit. I mean, I quite like it because it means that even though it's like just a normal thing, like a normal rock, there's potential that there's like really good stuff in it. Okay. Got a little bit more to do. Pretty much a pickaxe a day, though. No supports haven't given way yet, so that's good. He says, and now. we go. Okay. Let's pick this up. Can you just put multiple in there? Okay, filter that through. Can you pull that on top? Yeah, so you can just kind of dump it all there. There we go. First gold acquired, it's time to find a bank to sell it. Okay. Now we have a time or a watch? If time moves forward or not. No sprint either, like no sprint stamina bar, which is nice. There's the bank. I'd like to exchange gold and gather for some cash. Of course, young man, how's the hotel renovation going? How do you know about that? A good banker must know everything about his potential clients, and our settlement isn't exactly large, so news travels fast. That makes sense. I need money for renovation materials and tools, so I'd like to exchange the gold from the mine for the cash. Are there any special rules, fluctuating rates, or something like that? Accept both ordinary dirty piece of gold and those purified through a special process developed by our engineer. I keep a separate rate for each. Dirty gold is of course worth less than purified gold. Also, if you melt pure gold into bars, I offer a special higher price. Gold bars sell better on the market than the small bits that traveling miners usually bring me. So it's better to refine the gold a bit before exchanging it with you. I'll keep that in mind for future, but right now I'm short on time. Will you take what I have with me now? Cuni non ole, as the Romans used to say. Dirty gold is still gold. And if you're looking for good tools, I recommend buying a hammer from the merchant. It's great for simple household tasks and more. Okay. So, dust, flakes, and nuggets. Any gold you extract can be taken and sold at the local bank, which is all fine. This game does love its tutorial pop-ups, though. Even after the NPCs have explained it. I guess they do this as a way of explaining it a little bit more. Gold you collect directly from the mine is one drawback. It is mixed with dirt and rocks, which reduces its value. Perhaps someone will help you later with refining and further processing it. Okay. Let's do that. So we've got gold dust. 20 bucks. There we go. Mine and exchange gold until you have enough cash. There's a side quest available as well. Gotta be a hunter around here, find him, go to the engineer's workshop, and look for the totem of our legacy. What are the berries for? Berries for cooking, for like buffs or something? Oh, plus 7 health. Plus 6 health, plus 5 health, okay. We can sell them though, I guess. Maybe we can buy a hammer. There we go. We can buy a hammer blueprint. Oh! Oh my god. How cool is this? Oh, there's an achievement for petting a dog. Cool dog meat as well. Okay. That's cool. Like I said, it's not without its flaws. I think I'd be a bit more understanding of it, or a bit more lenient with it if it was early access, but this is like a full 1.0 launch. You can tell there's a lot of like love and charm and like heart put into this. We've got all the revolvers. And rifles. Don't need to talk to him yet. And this guy will help us smelt. Okay. He'll help us do the bars. True native inhabitants of these lands. That's fascinating. Pleasure to meet you, young man. I assume you're a relative of Ben, aren't you? Do you tell me anything about your traditions or perhaps offer some advice that might help me accomplish my mission? Oh, bringing your family here, right? But if you're interested, I can tell you about the power of nature spirits. Yes, of course. In my country, I've seen things no one would believe, yet they are very real. Teach me then how to use the power of nature. It's really quite simple. Each of the gemstones you find in the local mines represents a different kind of power tied to nature. Ruby is strength, topaz is speed, emerald is life. Attach one or more gemstones to your pickaxes, their power infusing both the tool and yourself. Helpful spirits will then support you in your work so you can aid your family. Sounds fascinating and mysterious, but I assume that if I have a clear conscience, the powers will grant me their trust. Exactly. Take this ruby from me and prepare a simple stone pickaxe, and you'll see the difference with your own eyes. Good luck. This is where we can then add plenty of sticks and the gold, so you're going to be chopping down a lot of trees to then get the sticks, change the gold into bars, and same with iron as well. And I'm guessing the iron is going to be used for your tools, so you can make then iron pickaxes and all that kind of stuff as well. Yeah. Quite cool with the dog sleds. So like, obviously, as you want to explore, because I was thinking that at first, I was like, Jesus, a big map to like be running around in. You get the dog sleds everywhere you need to go. None of this is like bad, really. It all seems to yield some sort of gold. Oh yeah, forgot about that. We could spend the gold to make the hammer. I guess a lot of this is going to be just grinding to get the gold we need anyway. And is it? Yeah, straight up broken. So you just need to make a new one, basically. So the sun is setting. So there is a time movement side of things. Can probably just make one. Yeah, we can make another one anyway. So we've got that there. Didn't have the recipe, so let's buy the hammer. Now we've got to earn the 35 bucks again. The tool? Alright, yeah, it's a tool. Where are we going? Up here. You can see what it looks like in here. There's little like weird like little flashing artifacts going on. A reward. A notorious outlaw. Okay. Maybe this is a little bit like that open soil game that we played ages ago, which I really like, to be fair. We need to do more of that. Where we've got to like renovate and do up bits of our thing, but I think we're not meant to we've done this in the wrong order. But there we go. Okay, let's go back to the mine. We've got enough. We've got enough to make another pickaxe if we need to. We need to get some sticks along the way. So let's do that. Let's go grab some sticks. Fine. Obviously, we can chop down trees and turn them into sticks as well. How much do you get for that, actually? You get one wood is 4 sticks. A big tree, you'll get about 6 wood, won't you? So it's not too bad. Guessing combat is going to be quite important because there is, like I said, there's lots of little berries and food and stuff like that that gives you health regen. So I'm guessing that's how we're going to be licking our wounds, so to speak. Go in the water. Oh, but it's cold. Oh, a glass bottle, and then we can get water. What do we need that for? Like I said, it's not a survival game in the sense of, oh, you need your water and hunger and all that stuff. So I thought that was going to be like you get the little pan thing, and you can, you know, because they'd do that, wouldn't they, in the water? Like, and you sift through the pan, you get like little bits of gold through that and stuff. I remember doing that at like a theme park or something. I can't remember where that was. Like a land or maybe somewhere in Disney. I can't remember. It's been years. But I remember they had a little thing there where you could, like, obviously, like, not real gold, but simulating it. Let's grab some of this. I think at the moment, what's impressing me, this is completely different, so bear with me here, but it reminds me a lot of Open Sawyer. And Open Sawyer is like, you know, like I said, completely different. It's like tenement kind of building sim. But I think it's the energy is very similar because it's surprisingly quite a deep game. We got more. Okay, we're gonna need more. Yeah, it's a surprisingly deep game with like a fraction of the budget. I think that's the bit that's like impressive. There we go. Because they've got all these different systems going on. And it's very good. Like I'd really recommend. I kind of want to go back at some point and pick up Open Sawyer again. Open Sawyer was one where I really enjoyed it. I felt it was really good. I don't think I've necessarily found the audience with it, with the video, and it was back when I was a way smaller channel. So maybe that might be something we revisit. But this has got scratching a similar itch to me, where there's that progression and kind of building, even though it's not perfect. Like I said, it definitely has its flaws. But a lot of this is trying to get through this, I guess, and those nice little gold specked rocks. I'm guessing it just keeps going. I don't actually know like how much is in the game here, but let's pick up all of this. We can dump, filter. Do that as well. Nice that we've kind of got our own little thing going for us here, like no competitors. Okay. Let's 99 gold dust. No, so I think when it's got the specs, that's when there's the silver, maybe. It's just a narrow corridor. I don't know if it's going to open up at some point into like a bigger space. Yeah, this is definitely something you could just have on in the background while you're mining. You know what I mean? Like have like a YouTube video or something else going on while you're just here mining, just clearing all of this up. Like I said, I think this element, oh, there we go. This element isn't necessarily the most engaging, but you do have that moment of like, oh my god, we struck gold. And you got like, oh, we found the little nugget that we're after. Oh, there we go. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're after. Presuming this is going to lead to a higher amount of gold being in our dust. In our dirt. Right, we are going to need to okay, let's keep that like that. We can craft another one of these, that's fine as well. Put that in there. Remember, we need $35. We need quite a bit. Quite nice and relaxing though, like slightly cozy at the moment. I know probably wouldn't label it as that given I think there is combat and stuff, we're just not at that point yet, but okay. It's 232. We've got some iron as well. I think we spend the rest of the... We can find another little... We have another... Oh no, we're actually out of supports now. We will need to go make some more. We'll probably push in a little bit until we find that. Yeah, I think, obviously, is it the most optimized of games? Absolutely not. I'd probably recommend lowering the resolution. I mean, my PC can barely do 4K 60 on it. It's sitting around 65, 70 frames, but it does have little spikes and stuff, so definitely a strong criticism there. But, I mean, from a gameplay point of view, it's got a lot of cool ideas. I don't want to trigger a cave in just to see what happens, but... Is that water? That is water. Is there like a spring in here? Oh, you can see. It seems to be when we mine these bits, we get iron. So I'm guessing, although it's gold specks. Yeah, but definitely looks like there's some water going on here. actually got a bit of a hum. Is it actually going to collapse? It's not good. We can't do that. Love how you can just catch them. Crafting. Oh, we need to do it at a bench, don't we? Carpentry bench. I wonder if trees come back or if it's like a finite resource. I mean, obviously there's plenty of trees, but like, you know, it forces you to then go out further. Okay, let's come to us this way. I don't know if it's a thing of like, oh, one more rock and it collapses, or if it's like, oh no, it's gonna collapse, so get out of there and, or, you know, fix it before it happens. Okay. Nice bit of progression as well, in the sense of, you know, be able to get blueprints and unlock other things and stuff like that. Right, let's... There we go. Phew. So it does seem like it's just like, you know, probably if we hit another rock, it would have collapsed on us. It's going to become more and more of a sprint back and forth as you get further into the cave, isn't it? And we can get like bigger buckets and things like that to like upgrade. Curious though, am I meant to like be going up, not down? Like, or do you have to like, you know, I'm just kind of clearing the floor as I go, but down the water. Okay, that I actually don't know, because it turns it such a low amount, doesn't it, from one thing to the next. Obviously we can sleep there, but let's go back to town. I mean, they've made some good gameplay choices as well, like having the unlimited sprint and the sprint being quite fast as well. So it's not like something terrible there. Should we try and smelt? So let's... Okay. I don't have enough. How much gold do you need? Progress doesn't wait for the timid. Okay. Oh, and this is the... Oh, this is where you get different tools and bars and things. Okay. Stone pickaxe. Shovel. What have we got then? Oh, primitive axe. Oh, okay. Sheriff's notice. How's your day going, sir? Has anything interesting happened? I dream of seeing a real railway reach Alaska. Cool, man. You can get an iron pickaxe as well. Shovel. I wonder what the shovel's used for. Everything costs money. Like I said, a stone axe is 20 bucks. Stone axe recipe is 50, but then obviously you can make your own axe from that point on. And that's mercury, and you can add gold in there, but we don't have enough. I guess because it's dirty, not pure, isn't it? I'm guessing that's the thing. We've got an emerald, ruby, and topaz. We don't have a stone tool, so you can't put it in primitive. You need to put it in a stone tool. or like presumably like stone or iron. So I guess for now, until we get further in, $42, not bad. Can we rob the bank? Okay. And then go to the general store. About the hotel renovations. Okay. So you've been working hard, boy. What do you plan to spend your hard-earned money on? It was tough, but I've actually grown to like digging through the mines. Surprisingly relaxing work, all things considered. Unless some rock falls on your leg and turns it into mush for the worms. Never really liked that kind of work. I definitely prefer selling in my shop. Need a solid hammer to start renovating. I could use some new planks for making furniture. You can get a hammer here, no problems on the table over there, but I can't help you with the planks. I made a deal with the others not to compete too much in their lines of work. Might hear you've already been to the carpenter, you should have some good planks in stock. If you're nice, he might even teach you how to make them yourself. Nice? To him? Must have been kicked by a moose. Last time I visited, he yelled at me and kicked me out of his workshop. Did he teach you how to make supports? He did. You have to forgive him. After losing his wife and daughter, he changed a lot, and he's closer to Scrooge than the cheerful woodsman from a children's story. He's a good, decent man. Just a miser, and a grumbler worse than my own mother. Wonder if he'll get visited by 3 ghosts one night. He should, for the way he acts sometimes. I'll try to be kind to him. After all, he has solid reasons for being in such a mood. Thank you for your help, sir. I'll just take a few things, then I'll be off. Okay. So, buy cloth from the merchant. Because we've already got the hammer. Where is the cloth? Oh, there we go. Not too expensive. Got some cloth there. And then we'll go visit the local carpenter. I say for me, it's the popping, like the rocks on the floor and the trees and the, like everything's just twitching and changing textures constantly. Definitely needs work. Greetings. You again. What do you want this time? As you ask, sir, I'm looking for some good quality planks for the hotel renovation. I was told you have exactly what I need, and I'd like to buy a few. Can't afford them. To fix up that wreck Ben left behind, you'd have to spend half your life in the mine or start stealing like some rats around here. If you want to sell them to me, maybe you could at least show me how to make some fine and sturdy planks myself. I'm busy, I don't have time. But out of respect for Ben alone, even though he's a fool, I'll give you the recipe for making planks, you'll be able to make them yourself. Maybe if I'm lucky, you'll chop your hand off and I won't have to deal with you anymore. Fool, son of a fool, a nephew of an even bigger fool, renovating that dump. Nonsense. Kura, you're the fool yourself. Watch your mouth, or I'll change my mind. Alright, so we now know how to do that. Cool. We need 72 planks. Okay. Now it's no longer mining simulator, it's lumberjack simulator. Yeah, I'm gonna, out of spite, cut all the trees outside his place, so he has to walk further. Okay. Yes. Kind of nice at the same time that there's no weight limit at all. Like, you really don't need to, like... You can just carry anything you want. I mean, there's bits where it's like, could have that, and then it adds more realism, but I think for the amount that of, like, inconvenience that adds as well, we'd add a lot of time on. Okay. Okay, turn to the hotel. It's actually getting dark as well. I think it's quite fitting that you don't know the exact time as well. Okay, so to renovate the hotel rooms, you first need to clear them of rubble and other trash. So collecting your bucket or cutting it with an axe. So again, yeah, this is a little bit like Open Sawyer here. Once you've cleared the entire area, you can begin its renovation. Your hotel is in a truly pitiful state, so it's time to restore it to its former glory. Take the hammer you bought recently and get to work. So hopefully we can then have some guests that earn us money, and then, you know, we can get a bit of cash there while we go to the mines. In an area designated for renovation, you'll see ghost outlines of the objects you can build. Approach them and press left click to start the construction. Costs resources such as wood, cloth, or iron. Hammer will also be used, so to completely new objects such as bridges in the mines and many others. Oh wow, okay. Cool. I like how it looks all nice outside and then you go inside and it's like a bomb site. Okay. I don't know what. Oh yeah, it's just wants the hotel reception. Do you have to empty the bucket or? No, seems like it just goes there. That's there as well. And we can patch the wall. Oh yeah, it's a tool, isn't it? There we go. Perfect, and build a reception counter. Nice, okay. And oh, you can just do that with iron ore as well. Okay. Food court. All right. Decorate the waiting room. Obviously, it's got us to get all the right materials already. Food court is out of action. I don't know if this would be my priority. I'd be doing a room, first of all, but I guess we don't really get too much of a say in that. What am I missing? Oh, there we go. Go to the guest room. We'll clean this area now. Fill that up, and then Hotel rooms. Uncle Ben's hotel has 5 guest rooms and we've just renovated the first one. But your work isn't finished yet. Each of the rooms needs to be refurbished in the same way. If you want to earn more from your hotel, upgrade your rooms by increasing their standards so guests will pay more per night. At the moment, your income is quite modest. And you have some free time to try to do something about it. Okay. So how would you upgrade? Because there's no, like, outlines now with the hammer outside. I'm guessing we can... This is the thing I don't like about it, is that it's very on the rails as well. It's holding your hand very tightly. So you have to do the things in the order it says. Like, you can't just be like, oh, I'm just going to clear out the rest of the rooms. It's now like, no, you can't actually do any of that now. Go talk to the Reverend. We'll go back and do that in the morning. Cool. Let's... Like, do we set the room price? Oh, start construction of hotel room 1. Okay, so that's how you'd upgrade it. Okay. See what the Reverend wants. Is it up here? Yeah. The church is a little bit wonky, isn't it? You look worried. I've been hearing more and more about you, young man. Always the kind of things I'd like to hear. My sincerest apologies, sir. I can be a bit hot-headed, and I just can't stay calm when someone's being unpleasant towards me. Remember, you're at the far end of the world, look at the wrong person the wrong way, and you might end up with a bullet between your eyes. Luckily, we're a peaceful bunch around here, at least for now. I try to keep my mouth shut while I still have all my teeth. I actually came here because I'm looking to hire someone to work at my hotel. I think I could find someone like that around here. It won't be easy, but if someone's looking for work in this region, I'll definitely know about it. So if you ever need to hire someone to help you in any field, come to me. I even thought about putting up some kind of notice board in town, but let's be honest, most of the idiots blinded by gold can't even read. I'll tell you this though, from time to time, interesting people show up here. People like you. I've already talked to miners, cooks, clerks, and even soldiers. Idiot or not, someone has to help me in this hotel. You recommend someone truly trustworthy. It's about simple tasks like welcoming guests, watching over the building, and cleaning from time to time. Anyone will do, as long as it's not some random drunk with piss-soaked pants. I know one fellow who'd be perfect fit, but please, I beg you, be polite to him because I have no intention of seeing you in a coffin. You're right, it's not a game. There won't be a second chance. Such weird, like, dialogue. Almost forgot. I talked to the banker. He asked me to encourage you to visit the engineer. He's got the right equipment to refine the gold you find. It's a good deal for both of you, and it doesn't take much work. You're right. The faster I start earning, the sooner I can bring my family here. Thanks. So the businesses you own need employees to take care of them while you're off on your gold expeditions. Of course, keeping such an employee comes at a cost, a salary that you must regularly deposit into the safe. Okay. Hire and dismiss employees, you need to visit the Reverend, where you can also view all the businesses you own. Hiring employees truly pays off as they will handle important tasks for you, automating your business and providing you with passive source of income. So, talk to the Reverend. Status of my properties. Let's see. So, okay. So, there are 7 properties you can have in total. And we can have 3 members of staff, but we're gonna hire the receptionist, pay the salary in the menu of the safe located at there. Okay, $3 a day, 7 days. Okay, cool. So the bank said the engineer could refine gold. That's fine. And we need to build the bar. And a recipe for a stone pickaxe and stuff as well. So there's lots of like little bits for us to do. 15 rocks as well. Okay. Talk to this guy. He's the engineer, isn't he? Hello, esteemed sir. Welcome to my humble workshop. May the ancestors guide your path. I know why you're here, and I'll gladly help. The gold prospectors around here aren't as open-minded as you are. Been surrounding you with a special strong aura, boy. Lucky will stay by your side for a long time. Luck will stay by your side for a long time, yeah. It's good, I think. I heard about it before. But can you tell me this whole process of alga, you know, gold purification is all about? See, my friend Gold carries within it the story of millions of years of this planet, this region, and the beings that have walked these lands since the dawn of time. A special machine myself that slightly improves and modifies the gold amalgamation process, which in this case involves boiling unpure gold in mercury, causing the dirt and magnite as a derivative element to separate out. Well, smart words. Honestly, you look like a native shaman than a scientist. Where does the fascination with science come from? Of us from Europe, my father was a native of this region, from the Alaskan tribe. Their souls united with me, granting me both a sharp mind and respect for the traditions of my ancestors. Besides the machine, I've also developed a technique for enhancing mining tools with precious gems that I infuse with the spirits of wild, powerful animals. Come visit me sometime. I'll show you how it works, then you'll be able to bring your longing mother and sister here to join us. How did Uncle Ben tell you about our family? He was a secretive man. He only told us about the day before he passed. About you the day before he passed. He protected you and still does. Don't worry, everything will turn out fine. Hey, no spoilers. You never know when the true ending will come. That depends on you. So it is more a case of you just need so much. I don't even know where you get mercury from. The general store, presumably. We need a lot. We need $50 for the recipe as well. Okay. Okay. So I don't need to put any money in at the moment. From the looks of it. Do we get a breakdown of... Oh, someone already here as well. Okay. Sorry, dude. I don't know if we get a breakdown of then... What's going on here? So why... So we have to pay this fee first? Before we can do this? Seems like a bizarre money sink there, to be honest. We've got to figure out how much gold you actually need to like make the pure stuff. Mine you recommended to me last time was quite small. Do you know of a larger one? As far as I know, there's a good mine by a small stream coming out of the mountains. I'll mark the spot on your map. There should be more gold there. By the way, those mines are dark as a rat's ass. You're right, but don't worry, we have a suitable solution for that. Actually, a few. Cheapest way to illuminate your work in a mine is by buying or crafting torches. Simple and effective, but they do not last long. Something more long-term, something I will not have to craft every 5 minutes like an idiot. In that case, an oil lamp will help you. You can buy one in my shop, works for a long time, and provides plenty of light, although it requires refilling the tank with a special oil. Take the lamp, and if I need to, I'll make some torches myself. See ya. Cool. Look at all of these. Oh, there's the mercury, there's the oil. Different juice, and we do have water there as well. Glass bottle is $1.50. And there's the lamp. 40 bucks. 46 bucks. We need the oil as well. Okay. And on the map, he marked the other mine? Did he mark the mine? I don't know if he did. I mean, we can see there's a mine over there, though. And a mine there. So there's actually multiple mines. Interesting. I didn't actually look at the map properly beforehand. So... purification. So we do actually need to... We have to buy that to move forward. We can head over to the carpenter's workshop as well. So it's got a lot of charm to it. I don't know how I feel about the dialogue and everything. Obviously, you're not like role-playing like your character. You are... Obviously, they've like written the guy that we're playing as someone specific, so kind of learning about your own character as much as people in the town. Okay. I myself need your advice. All of Ben's family a bunch of stupid morons, or just the two of you? What the heck do you want again? Do you happen to know anyone who could give me a tip on how to handle transporting a large amount of ore faster? Flying back and forth like a fool is starting to wear me out. You do it like an idiot because you are an idiot. Should have asked earlier. Easiest part way is probably to build a cart and lay down some tracks so you can pull it along. I have the recipes for simple tracks, and our beloved craftsman knows how to make the cart. Could be a nicer person sometimes. One day you'll really get what's coming to you for your rudeness. Sure I could, but at least it's more interesting this way. No kid like you can do anything to me, so don't even try. Right, never mind. You're too hopelessly dumb to understand this. Thanks for the help. Finally, you caught on. Right. Makes bows as well. Oh, you can cook here as well. Okay. Campfire cooking, workshop crafting, carpentry table. For your workstation and stove cooking as well. Okay. Rooting around his home. As you do. Oh yeah, and then craft track pieces, minecart, and minecart there as well. Okay. Nice little trail of lanterns around here, isn't there? Okay. So, from the looks of it then, this is like a starter mine. A part of me is like, what else is in there? Like, that's what the game wants you to think. It wants you to like abandon this mine. It's like that it's not like a meme. It's kind of like a meme where it's like the guy, two people mining the tunnels, and then there's the one gives up right before the diamonds are there. Obviously it's the metaphor of, you know, not giving up on your dreams and all that stuff, but in this case I'm like, well, how far can we go with this? Can we mine it all out? But yeah, I'm imagining the other mines are going to be a lot more lucrative. I mean, we need fur on that list, I've just noticed as well, which we can build, but that means we're going to need to, yeah, it means we're going to need to go hunting. I said about the lantern, but in all honesty, it's not that dark. I want to get to this wall over here so we can put a strut. There we go. Let's clear this out here. Okay, let's oh, can you not go that far? I think we're gonna have to scoop up some of this first. Let's see what we got. I think we will go have a look at the other. Well, my only thing is we don't have any weapons really. I don't want to get caught by some wild animals. Okay. Yeah, we got some good stuff there. Might just be because it's in the water now. Let me just clear this out. There we go. See, look, there's more stuff here. What we're after. Good stuff. Yeah, it is quite therapeutic and relaxing in a weird way. A decent amount of range with it as well. There's loads back here. That's exactly what we're after. Wonder if it's like a certain amount of rocks broken. Ooh. Crashed at the back of the cave. Well, let's put our, Can we put a strut down? We need to take the dirt out first again. Okay. That there as well. I don't think this seems to overfill. So you can just keep putting whatever you want in there. Hopefully, anyway. We got some flakes though. Look at that, we got some gold flakes. Pickaxe almost gone again. Okay, craft another one. Okay. Let's clear some of these rocks in the water. There we go. Alright, let's collect all this out of the way. Doesn't make any... It sounds like we're just walking on... I don't know if this is like actually is meant to be water in the cave, or if it's just like bugged for whatever reason and there's like just water underneath the world. But yeah, we're like chest high right now. It looks like this is the back of that mine. It's pretty cool. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's get all this stuff. And I like that you can sleep here as well, so you have to go back to the hotel if you don't want to. I'm guessing, does money just go in the safe from the hotel guests, or that's my one? Or do you get like a summary when you wake up of like how much money you earned? Like, how do we get this passive income? What we'll do is clear this all out though. Even speeding this up, this will take a long time. I'll come back out to the more of the mouth of the cave just because these bits are still quite stable. Whereas the further back, it's a bit more. Oh. Yeah, we collapsed then. That was just me. All this stuff here. Should have quite a bit of gold and iron, to be fair. Pretty much spent the whole day in the mines. Punched my mic. There we go. Got some more gold flakes as well. You do have campfire cooking where you can put your deer and your wolf meat in there. It tells you how many recipes there are as well. 7 stove. 13 campfire. 2 more quick crafts we can learn. 8 workshop crafting as well. Save though. See how we're So we have 778 gold dust, 30 flakes, and quite a lot of iron ore, to be fair. Okay. A little pool of water. A little spring. Obviously, in reality, the soil would just be all mixed in with the water and you'd be having a nightmare, but I guess they've got to, from a gameplay point of view, can't overcomplicate that too much. It's cool you'll be able to put like mine cart stuff down as well. So I guess you can then put all the soil into the cart maybe. Oh, you just destroy them, you don't get them back. Oh, okay. Okay, let's put that in there. A bit more gold dust and iron ore. I think we'll make 10 support beams. The track piece. Make quite a few. Okay. So let's have a look. Let's stone pickaxe probably gonna be better. Let's go to the craftsman's workshop. So you can kind of just gobble everything up because it doesn't really matter too much because there's no weight thing to worry about. And like I said, it's quite quick to go back and make things as well. What's that? We've got a little health +5 every 3 minutes for 30 minutes. Oh, did I must have ate a berry. So you need a shovel to dig up the graves. Right, okay, that's what the shovel's for. There's a few of those around town. Don't know why they've all got half-buried people out back. Again, as well, you can just sit here and chop wood and sell the wood and stuff as well, because you can put things in the boxes to sell to make money. So you can just gather things as well. Sell your berries and you're getting loads of money that way. I guess if you're not going to use it. Okay, you get 6 wood per tree. Definitely It does ask a lot, but at the same time, it doesn't feel too grindy or unfair either. Feels like they've balanced it quite nicely. Things are quick to craft as well. It's not got any stupid like, oh, this is going to take 10 in-game minutes. Come back later. That's the Furrier. How are you? Okay. Here's the craftsman's workshop. The guy in here. How's your day going, sir? I'm seeing a railway. Okay, dude. Tracks cart. Okay. So 25 bucks there. And 180 for the shovel recipe. Ooh. You need a lot of money, to be fair. Like, I was worried. I was like, oh, maybe I'm just wasting a bit too much time in the mine. I'm definitely not. We're poor. We need a lot more money. Okay, so we got $5, so it does earn there. Okay, we need to let that just accumulate. Need money for the hotel room. That goes up to $10, and like I said, you can then improve the room so that they pay more than $5 a night as well. That's pretty cool. Literally loot goblin. Absolutely everything. Who's up here? Oh, this is where the bank man sleeps. Can't loot. Can't nick anything. Could be a good Samaritan. Like I said, we don't have the mercury yet. We don't quite have enough. But is it enough? We've got 856. Still not enough. It's enough iron, though. 125 iron. Make an iron bar. You can make 4 of them. So you must need like 1,000. You must need 1,000 bits of gold dust. Something like that. Do we hold on to it for now? We can buy the minecart. Yeah. Thing is, I don't know where we're placing it, but I guess it's going to tell me. Oh, you need iron bars. You need 5 iron bars. All right. Okay. That's 5 times 125. Whew. Okay. 625 in... Wait, no. Yeah, 625, isn't it? We're gonna need. Oh no, that's for 6 iron bars, isn't it? Wait, do we need 4 or 5? It is 625. Yeah, we need 5 bars, 125 each. Okay. I don't know if I need to actually complete the mine, quote unquote. There is still stuff here that does yield gold and maybe not so much iron now. Let's have a look. This is like that Meltopia game for me where you got to clear out all the ice. I'm like, I've got to get it all. I think though, there's obviously we've got all this part of dirt here. There's only a decent amount of gold in here. Yeah, I think you're meant to do what we did originally. Okay. I think you're meant to do what I did originally, where you just beeline in, get all the gold out, and then leave all this other stuff. Which I think later on in the game is probably what we would do. But at the moment, money is a premium. A premium we do not have a lot of. We can get more gold, even if it's just a little bit. So I want to see, I'm guessing it's 1,000 dust. Be almost there with it though. Don't worry, I'm definitely not going to be doing this with every mine, he says. Do let me know if you'd like to see another episode of this though. Might be one that we do every now and again. I think, like I said, it's intriguing. It definitely scratches the niche for me, for sure. Wish its performance was a little bit better, especially for how it looks. It's not the most graphically mind-boggling game we've ever seen, right? So I would expect it to be higher performing, but definitely has that kind of wider appeal that I have, just because there's so much different stuff you can do with it. Mines, the hunting, the entrepreneurship. Almost there. Don't know how it measures the like which supports are needed. You also can't get a support back once you've like put it there, so you can't like misplace it. But it doesn't tell you like, oh yeah, this support will just be better. I guess you put it where the dust is coming out of. Which isn't always possible, I guess, so you gotta mine a little bit more to get that positioning. These are the last rocks. You guys just watched me clear out an entire mine. Huh, there we go. Haters will say it's autism. Right, let's put this here like that, and then put that there. But all this gold and silver that we get from this, if any, is going to be what we've earned from clearing out the rest of the mine. Essentially. There's some iron ore in there already. Oh, that's what happened to that one. I put it too early. I was going to say, where's that all gone? Place your bets. How much do you think we're going to get? I think we're going to get 300 gold dust. And maybe like 30 iron. That's my guess. Actually, there's a lot of dirt here. I might have gone a bit low. Oh, there you go. Here we go. My only problem with sim games is that, and then I'm a little bit like, well, I could just be working and earn real money. It's kind of how I feel like The Sims. I love like playing games like The Sims from like an architect's point of view and just building cool houses. And as soon as it's like, you know, gotta help my sim achieve their dreams and achieve the career they want, I'm like, dude, I should go outside and just touch grass and go do that myself, which is bizarre because other types of games don't have that, and I'm like, oh, I should just go and survive a zombie infestation. But yeah, not like there's a mine right around the corner from me that I can just go in and start mining and get gold. It's a very different age. I don't think you can just go and do this. Right. Wouldn't be able to do this nowadays. There'd be some sort of thing, I guess, of like, imagine if you were digging in your garden and you found like a gold mine deposit. You know, you would have no rights to that. Like, none. It'd be like, nope, government owns that. Like, even if you own the land and the house, like, nope. I might be wrong, but I think in the UK at least, government would want their share of that. Or all of it. 337 gold dust. I was close. And 10 iron ore. Okay, so I was under on the iron ore. So, yeah. How close were you? I said 330, didn't I? 300 gold, 30 iron. 337 gold and 10 iron. That's pretty much the whole day. Whole day doing that. My thing is like when I guess it will tell me where to build this. There's another place for a shovel there as well. So I know the mine cart needs more iron. More iron than we've actually got, I think, as well. Yeah. If we need 625 iron. There's a long way to go to that. 12 track pieces. Done. We are going to have to go to a bigger mine. Just got an achievement for crafting 100 items. We do have 1,000. Yeah, we have one whole pile of gold dust now. It actually caps at that. Still not enough. But it is enough for that. Oh, and you can add the gold flakes in there as well. Okay. So we need to buy... Is it worth it? We gotta buy some mercury. I don't think we've got enough money to buy that, have we? No. I'll get some dollars from that. Won't buy rocks or sticks. Or wood. Won't buy any of those. Okay. Don't really have much to our name. You do get 2 mercuries, but I can't buy one for $15, so... So after all that, you might just need to hand it in. Because you need the mercury, right? You want to give me some mercury? He absolutely does not. Okay. Yeah, okay. I mean, the gold bars are for a later time. Not right now. And we can afford it. That would give us $100. There we go. Now we are reasonably flush. Okay. Okay, yeah. So you do need to, for some reason, you need to pay to be able to clean up your own hotel room. Not sure how that works, but okay. And we need planks, so we come back here anyway. Okay. Let's sleep. I think that's a good place to leave it, to be fair. I think you can obviously see incrementally how this is gonna go as we progress. Like I said, let me know if you'd like to see an episode 2 of this. We can maybe have this as a little series. There's lots to do, lots of progression to be made. I think we definitely have to do like we do with the last caretaker and like speed up some of the mining. Because otherwise we could probably have a whole episode just clearing a mine. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save, and before we end the episode, I'm gonna go to that mine and just see what we come across. We might get attacked by wild animals. And we'll probably want to take the dogs in the future. I kind of just want to see where we're at the moment. We go left and then left again, basically. A nice little area to explore, though. Again, I'm guessing this says collect. You need glass bottles to do that. Community path. Thank you for playing. Okay. Nice little touches from the developers there. Buy the Riverside Mine. Oh, so you need to buy this. You can't go here normally? I have money to buy out the Riverside Mine. 500! So am I not allowed to... Okay. It's minus 3 degrees as well. I guess tracks go there for the minecart. You then empty the soil from the minecart to here, and then you put this into the little tiller thing down there. Why do I need to buy it? Is that buying it so it can be a business and you can have people work on the mine for you? So you don't need to do it yourself? Is that what they're saying? It's not necessarily businesses. You're not necessarily buying... You're buying the mines themselves to then automate the mines, I'm guessing. You pay them some money, but they break rocks for you. Okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. No wildlife, though, it seems. I mean, probably is in those certain areas, but... That'd be one thing. There's no, like, NPCs or, like, people traveling. I know it's not meant to be many people here at the moment, so fair enough. But yeah, it seems quite empty at the same time. But pretty cool. Getting a few stutters now, but yeah, I think we'll leave it there for this one. I'll kind of wait and see the reception of this one to see, like, you know, if there's enough of you that are like wanting to see more, you know, like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And if you're let me know if you would like to see another episode. Maybe we can add this to the list. But got a lot of charm, a lot of character, a lot of work that he's doing to it, I think, in terms of optimization. Like, the pop-in does grate me a little bit. Like, I don't know, like, even like these just popping in right now and stuff, it's distracting because you see the textures, like, let's put this away. You can even see, like, all of this stuff just changing. Watch the building. Oh, the shadows came in. Oh, the building changed. Like, this stuff is fine, but it should be happening further away from the player, so that it's not so, like, everything's, like, jittering. That's my only real drawback with this game. I think it's priced quite well for the amount of probably game that's here. You gotta remember, this isn't early access, this is a full release, but they have been doing loads of patches, so it does seem like they're still supporting it. And it's janky, but in a good way. There's a lot of systems here. Like I said, reminds me of that Open Sawyer, which, yeah, like I said, I'd recommend you guys checking that one out as well. We do have a playlist of that on the channel where we did a little bit of a mini Let's Play with that. So maybe we'll pick that up at some point as well. We'll start a fresh one, because I think that's had an update or two since we played that. But yeah, either way, thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you for being here. I'm going to catch you in the next video. Take care.